So sometime in 1979, 2 or 3 parishioners came to see me, one after the other, in Our Lady of Perpetual Succor, to tell me about the experience of their weekend of marriage encounter. I knew nothing about marriage encounter. And what made me interested is that usually people will come to see me because they need a baptism certificate, because they want a mass, or because they want some counseling, or because they want to grumble about something happening in church. And there were people who were telling me how happy they were. That is rather unusual. And so I became curious about this marriage encounter. They invited me, of course, to go to the marriage encounter weekend, but, well, I found it very difficult to leave the parish on a weekend, and then I heard that 1 or 2 other priests have done this weekend of marriage encounter and found it very beneficial for themselves and for the couples. Personally, I was meeting more and more couples who had difficulties in their marriage, couples who were on the point of breaking up, couples who were asking for counseling. And I felt that I could say very little to them. On the other hand, it seems to me that there was some distance between myself and the parishioners. And I thought that maybe to go for the weekend would help me to come closer to the parishioners. So finally I went to the weekend. It was in Changi Point there, where the Protestants were having a center that they rented from the army. And I was put in a team with a brother from Boys Town, Brother Vincent, a lovable man. And we did the weekend together. The weekend was animated by 2 local couples and 1 Australian couple and Father Bennett. And then, at the end of the weekend, I was asked with 2 other couples to stay behind, and immediately I was, if I can use that word, pressurized to accept to be part of the weekend teams for later. Well, after some hesitation, I say yes, telling myself, well, we'll see how it goes. But what came clear to me because of the weekend is that I needed to be nearer to people. I needed to let people experience my friendship for them. And especially I needed to be part and parcel of the life of so many married couples who were united in love, and I too, because of my priesthood, was challenged to be united in love with God's people. And I felt that instead of being simply the priest in charge of people, I could be the priest in love with people. And that, I think, is the way I benefited most from the weekend. Not to be the priest in charge, the one who decides, the one who pushes a project, the one who recruits people to help in a project, but the priest in love, who help people to share, to grow in their love for each other, to grow in their love for the community, and to come forward instead of being pushed by me into a project. And that has been what I have been trying to do since the time I attended the marriage encounter weekend. Of course, I don't always succeed. And from time to time, I'm afraid that I am more often the priest in charge than the priest in love. To be part of the marriage encounter family has given me to come nearer to quite a number of couples in Singapore. By now, I've been doing marriage encounter weekends regularly for the past 28 years on a basis of 2 per year, either the ordinary weekend or the deeper weekend. And it has given me to become real friend with quite a number of couples with whom I have dialogued, whom I meet regularly, with whom I can be fully myself without having on me the mask of the priest in charge or the parish priest. And that has brought a new dimension in my life. I felt that I was loved by people, not simply respected. And it helped me to find my life as a priest in love more meaningful and more life-giving.